Thanks for tuning in. As we come into this weekend, we have a few things that are really important for you to know. Number one, we have a free night of Grace Marriage on Friday, and we want to encourage you to come and join us at 6:30 as we gather to enrich our marriages, spend time in meaningful conversation, and grow together so that we can flourish before the Lord. Your relationship with your spouse is the most important relationship that you can invest in and find stability in, because it will provide stability in your other relationships. Additionally, what we're encouraging everyone to do as a church is to come into this week hungering and thirsting for God. In Psalm 34:8, it says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good." It's a hunger for Him. It's a readiness to seek after Him. It's embracing and practicing some of the disciplines that we have been talking about in our sermon series. So it's not just about listening to sermons. It's about learning how to engage and change rhythms, change habits, so that we can hunger and thirst for the Lord in our pursuit of Him and know that He is God. Know that He is providing, that He is leading, and that we can trust His plan. And so we want to encourage you to practice fasting with us throughout the day on Saturday. For the men who are going to the breakfast, we talked about, hey, maybe you fast for one or two, or maybe it's all three meals. If you're going to the breakfast, you don't have to feel guilty about eating a meal. You can choose to fast through lunch and supper and even breakfast on Sunday morning to help prepare your heart and your mind for the church worship service where we gather as the family. And I want to encourage you as well to join us at 9:15 in room 204 in the gym. That we would just come in ready to pray, prepping our hearts, prepping our minds as we're getting ready to gather as the body to worship. And then we're going to hear a sermon from Pastor John, and he's going to wrap up this series, Seek Like Jesus. And then we're going to come back together at 6 o'clock on Sunday evening for a prayer and worship night where we are going to hunger after God, where we are going to seek Him and pursue Him as the one who is worthy. This is going to be a tremendous weekend, lots going on, and we want you to be engaged. We want you to be seeking the Lord with great purpose and intentionality, preparing your heart and your mind to receive from Him as you actively pursue Him. One last thing for you before we wrap this video up. We are in need of more people to step forward to help us in Grace Kids. Adults who can be in the room with students as helpers. Not necessarily the teacher, but helping the teacher, making sure that kids are behaving, that they're getting checked in, those types of things. Anyone can do this, especially anyone who loves kids. If you enjoy kids, if you enjoy being around them, if you're a prayer warrior and you just want to be in there praying over them while the teacher is teaching, this would be so helpful. It is such a great ministry to these students as they're learning who Jesus is and growing in their faith. And it's a ministry to their parents as well. It's a great way to serve the body. Maybe you're more equipped and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I can help teach in that space. Maybe it's with the younger kids, maybe it's with the older kids. In whatever case, I want to encourage you to reach out to the church office and let Christy Smith know that you have an interest in serving in Grace Kids. With that, we look forward to this weekend. We look forward to seeing what God is going to do. And we're expecting that as the body, we will come hungry, thirsting after God, ready to dig into His Word, ready to exalt His name in worship, and ready to set aside purposeful, intentional time to fast, to pray, and to gather in the name of Jesus.